everybody. And as you can see here behind me, there's a lot of people already, and they're all from the DAPP vocational training. We got Edmund here.
Edmund, introduce yourself.
Oh, my name is Edmund. I'm a student doing level 3 from DAP Vocational School. Thank you.
And this is Mrs. Martha.
Mrs. Martha, please introduce yourself and what are you doing here today?
Okay, my name is Miss Martha. I'm from DAPP Vocational Training School. We are here with the student to explore more on farm duties, and we are more focused on land preparation or land amendments.
Okay. And today you'll be learning about some irrigation.
Okay, that will be fine.
Is that fine too? Okay, so we will be going to the land that you prepared for tomatoes.
Yes.
And
we have 2,000 tomato beds, so
yeah,
we'll be working on that.
I see some people are very eager to try out your tools.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hello.
Everyone can go.
Yeah.
Introduce yourself.
Who else wants to introduce themselves?
Simon. My name is Simon. I'm from DAPP. I'm doing agriculture level 3.
Level 3, good.
Yeah.
My name is Andreas Friedrich. I'm from DAPP. I'm doing agriculture and horticulture.
My name is Elia Bellem. I'm doing level 3 at DAPP Vocational Training.
Well, welcome to our farm, everyone. I know this face.
My name is Florida. I'm schooling at DAPP. I'm doing agriculture level 3.
Level 3.
Yeah.
Hi, this is Olivia speaking. I'm currently doing level 3 at DAPP Vocational School located in Umsati region. So we are at the farm. What's the name of the farm again?
This is the cornucopia project.
Sorry.
Cornucopia project.
Cornucopia
Project.
project.
Yes,
So-
it means horn of plenty. When you harvest in abundance.
Okay, so far I'm so excited, or I'm so happy to experience on such a new tool whereby you can use two things at the same time. So
Okay.
on subscribe, like, share.
Well, thank you so much.
Okay, my name is Nepandula. I'm a student from DAPP Vocational Training School. So I came here just to visit and learn also new things in the farm. So I can see the tomatoes, they are growing very well, the butternut, and also I can see the planter planting seed at the same time. It's also applying fertilizer in the soil. So
Yeah, we'll give some instruction on that in a moment.
wow, so it's really
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah, we'll give you guys an opportunity to try it out.
Okay, if you want to learn more, you can subscribe on YouTube and like and share.
Thank you.
Wow.
Okay.
But one thing you don't consider the space really.
Alright, now they will be like that, like this, or later on you transplant.
No, we'll leave them. We'll leave them like that for now. They will grow. The thing is, even with the farming, is there's a time and a period where you realize that putting too much effort in is going to cost you too much money and time. So you have to balance that. You'll always have a loss. You'll have a loss on your tomatoes. You'll have a loss on your onions, butternut, and all those things. And that's where you have to make that decision as a farmer yourself. And it's not that I'm trying. But your theory will never teach you that. It's your practical will teach you that. And I know for a fact, because most of my onions are actually big already. But those small ones I'm most probably going to lose. Because it's not going to be worth my time running the drip irrigation to get them to size. Because it might be, let's say, 100 onions. Now you think, 100 onions is a lot of onions. But if you look here, there's about 40,000 onions in this bed. So
Yeah.
is 100 onions going to be worth it at the end of the day? And that's where that decision making is going to come in. That's where you're going to have to decide, is it worth it? Is it viable keeping running something for that?
But also then if you can't sell it, you can't use it, you can compost it. So it's never a waste. Never waste anything on your farm.
Yeah. So you can pull, when we finish, you pull that, you throw that on the compost, because that will break down and decompost. All right.
So then younger.
And younger.
Okay. No, you can't afford to waste when you're a farmer. You can't afford to waste anything.
All right, let's go there to the bed. All right, as you can see, there's 2 beds almost fully completed and ready for drip irrigation to be put down, and well, firstly compost and then the drip irrigation to be put down. And once I,
Konzi, kom sini. He's our watchdog.
a big watchdog. He's just not used to people. So this is what we do now. This is bed preparation. Because we do not have a tractor and we do everything. Remember, and the honest truth is, when you finish with studying, you're not going to walk out onto your farm with a tractor and all the implements that you're going to need. You're going to start at the bottom. You're going to be, and that's part of the, well, that's what I understood from him, but that's what you guys are going to do. I'm going to show everybody how to work with a rake, how to make your bed right, what to do and how to do it, so that you can physically feel what it feels like and understand this is what I'm going to have to do when I do my bed preparation.
Yeah, but there are resources. We did rent a tractor to come and disc plow for us to be able to remove the grass easy. And now Manu came through with a donkey plow and prepared the lines for us. So there are resources like the ADC to help you to prepare yourself for farming and use those resources, because it's there for you to use, like it's there for us to use. So if you can't afford a tractor, they will help you to rent the tractor to come and do a hectare or a half a hectare, or in this case 2 beds. There are resources. Go.
All right, so and that's part of it's something that you have to realize is you're gonna have to do a lot of the physical work. Now, making these beds, there is implements for the walk behind tractor and a normal tractor that can make these beds. It will take you 10 minutes to make this bed without a problem. But like I said, you're not immediately gonna. You can see there's no tractor here. I've been farming now for 9 years already. I still don't have a tractor here. I've been using the resources available for me. Now it's perseverance, and yes, you can plant bigger, you can do all those sort of things, but it's don't give up. If you want to, if this is what you want to do, then you do it.
What is a source of water?
Hey, the canal.
The source of water is the canal.
Yeah,
that
the
is
canal is
right
just
there.
there. You can hear the pump running there, and literally 10 meters from that is the water. So we're next to the canal, which is easy. It's not a problem with the water source and all those sort of things. And like I said, this is how most people are going to start, and this is how most people. I know there are grants available. I know there's subsidies available, which makes it easier.
Yeah, I mean the
For people.
Department of Gender has grants and
Does it?
subsidies. IDC has subsidies coming up soon.
I know social services.
Social
also has
services.
grants available for guys.
For
doing farming.
subsidies.
Those are guys that's a little bit established, that they started with their farming and then they want to upgrade or enlarge their farms.
It's a pity Walter isn't here, because you need a guy like Walter from the ADC or your local ADC. I don't know who's the local ADC.
Walter is still our local ADC.
He moved now to Toby, but he is such a big resource for our farm, because he comes and he does a visit about every month, bringing students and people wanting to learn, and he comes and he investigates our farm and he sees what we need and what is available in subsidies, and that we can apply for when the time comes for subsidies, and the tractors and the 2-wheel tractors and things like that. So it's good to have a good relationship with your local ADC, because they are there for you, for farmers, for all you guys that want to farm, because Namibia wants to be independent from other countries for food. So you are such a valuable resource to this country, because you are going to be providing the food for this whole country. And maybe, who knows, export something and be a resource to other countries.
Okay. All right, let's go there to the point.
To the point.
Yeah, to the point.
Wat gaan jy nou op die punt doen? Okay. Kom, Gonzie. Kom, Gonzie.
Alright, so this line that I'm standing on, I started with this morning quickly before you guys came. Alright, I rated, I worked it.
Yeah,
Everybody will have a chance. There's another 10 lines that still needs to be prepared. So we can keep you busy for the whole day with it. Alright, I want to see if we can get maybe about 4 lines ready. I don't know what you think, Mrs. Martha. And then we can...
okay, so our lines, why is our lines a certain length?
Alright, our lines are 50 meters long. So from there where that 50 millimeter pipe is, we're going to finish is 50 meters. Now if you run drip irrigation on your fields, it is easier and more efficient to run 50 meters than anything longer, because after 50 meters it actually starts losing pressure. So by 75 meters, I think they said it's like something like you're running at 75% loss of pressure, so you don't get that amount of water through the drip irrigation. That's why they say by 50 meters is the golden meter, if I can put it that way. So you still get enough pressure throughout, so everything gets the same amount of water, and that's why all my fields are 50 meters or a little bit shorter, and that's why I do it like that. Alright, like you guys see, I do plastic mulching, so for me it's important to try and take out most of the grass that I can. But all you have to do is make sure
It's level.
it's level, because your drip irrigation can't go lie in a ditch. Alright, so if you're going to do a drip irrigation, you can't lie in a ditch. Even if you do flood irrigation, you can flood water in here where my foot is standing.
We used to do flood
I used
irrigation.
to do flood irrigation, still at the beds, but then you make your bed a little bit narrower. Alright, so that the water can get to everywhere where you need to when you do flood irrigation. So if you direct sow with flood irrigation, you're going to have to come with either a watering can or something to make sure that your seeds get water until they're a certain size to get you that water that you...
But we do have NAM water restrictions as well. You're not allowed to use water from the canal without a pump. You're not allowed to directly flood with a pipe into your fields. They will fine you and they will remove your pipes. And so they also prefer drip irrigation or some kind of irrigation, because flood irrigation is very wasteful. It's not a good way to use the resource of water.
Even with a drip type, you can let it bend a little bit. All you do is you use your stakes to put it down.
And the biggest problem right now for us with our beds is the plastic mulch. You can't leave ditches because the wind will pick up your plastic and it will pull up your plastic and it will damage your plants.
So do we have enough tools?
I have enough tools. We have,
I have the 2 rakes, this one and that one. So,
and we have some scoffles.
and some scoffles and all those things. But
What do you call a scoffle in Oshivambu?
a scoffle. Alright.
A hoe.
Oh, yeah.
tell me what is it? A hole in Oshivambo?
Demo.
A demo.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. I know a lot of farm Oshivambo, but that like Oshunguru and Unjudwan and Yanga and Kappa. Yeah. And Umwidi. And a Katroli. Yeah. Yes. The Katroli is over there.
Alright, so what I normally, my spacing is normally on tomatoes is 1.8 meters apart. Now it will be easy to see. You can see what I do is make it easier. Keep a line as close as possible. You see I have a wood peg at this side, and then that side, when you start that side, there's a wooden peg that side as well. You know where your line is, where you have to work towards, and all that sort of thing. So that's, and they're normally 1.8 meters apart. And this is, like I said, this is how you do the bed preparation. It's not nice, it's not easy. You can take, like that, you can take some of this grass, this soil as well.
All right, for now, we are going to work on the compost. As you can see, there is a compost here, but for now, we are going to be busy with this one. So, follow on. Oh, the one.
So Anton, why do you put compost onto the?
Well, it's as I've said previous, as well as building up the microorganisms in the field. It's organic material that is needed for that, and it's good for the soil.
Yeah, it's building up the soil.
It's building up the soil, yeah.
Because the organic matter will help with water absorption.
But it's not a cherry now and then. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then you can take that for the wheelbarrow for us.
So which students know why it's important to put compost back into the soil?
Why is it important to put?
Compost back into the soil, organic matter back into the soil.
Right?
Compost.
I originally, without those wheels, it's from Agrimark. It's a two-wheel wheelbarrow. It's easier to work with. It's actually lighter on the... And it's just the wheels that they come with. They've got tubes in, so they go very easy.
They are not conducive to practical farming.
Yeah. Oh, that's fine. So that bucket going with to the field.
Yeah.
We are not going to put it.
We are going
You
to
can put it and you can carry it, and then we're gonna... No, that's an old bucket. Yeah, that one's going to the first line in the tomato field that we prepared.
So we...
The first line. Just there where the 50 mil pipe is, you stop there where the valves are. Okay, 3, 4.
At least many hands make light work.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't fall. Okay, so now you just come here this side. In the meantime, Manu is picking, which is an integral part of farming, is sales. So yeah, so what we do is we take 4 buckets. So we measure out 4 buckets. So we need the yellow bucket. They have the yellow bucket there by the compost pile. Yeah, so we need the yellow bucket and we put four buckets. Let me just pause.
So this is what you do with the compost that you brought. You take a bucket.
In the center of the line, because that's where the drip irrigation and the plants will go. So every time we plant, we add compost. And we have bone ash and eggshells and everything that's wasted on the farm. So we have quite a full team here.
Huh?
Yes.
That one you can.
Break it.
Yeah, and it's, like I said, it's easier with the bucket.
So you got quite a team today.
No.
They want to learn the value of soil preparation, bed preparation.
Yeah. We just apply on top, and then we can take the rakes just to a little bit, but we normally just apply it.
You can if
you can if you want to, but I've learned through the years it's
The thing was still
yeah.
the nutrients will still
so
It will still the soil will absorb the nutrients, even if that's why when I plant my fruit trees, I just put it around the roots because the water will help the nutrients to move down. But you guys can incorporate it if you have the energy for it. Anto, jy moet nou net hier so judge hoeveel kompos hier ingaan.
die kompos is nie baie sterk nie, so.
The last time you harvested, it was quite nice.
Now we harvest on Sundays.
Sundays.
Sundays and Thursdays.
The last
No, we harvested on Sunday.
how many times did you harvest here?
We have probably harvest every week for the last 6 weeks.
Serious?
Yeah.
So every week you harvest?
Yes.
Twice a week and every day. But it's a big job because we have as many people here than as we have now. So having 40 people here might be overwhelming. It would be helpful, but yeah.
And the photographs already taken?
Right?
There should be some. We can try and harvest some and put it in bags for the whole experience. See? Okay. This is not very safe, Anton. I'm just putting it out there.
It's got steel toes, so it's safe.
Yeah, Sirambi, it's fine. It's okay. Sirambi. Yeah, it's okay. Let's get another one.
What is he
Yes.
doing with the fencing? With the
So in the heat, the pipe, they stretch from the heat of the sun of the day.
and they move around. So Manu is making brackets to put over your drip irrigation so it doesn't move. To move it around.
So Manu, teach these students what you're doing.
You can teach them in Oshibambo, it's fine.
You can teach them in Oshabambo.
Okay, umete upipe mgaji mutula bongia. Ona no upati wa. Unu ngo. Mone wasino ka no kamera te yino. Tukadregire ne boneka hii. Yeah. So yino ka tuna babiye ka.
See, this man has 10 years experience of farming.
So while Manu is doing that there, getting it ready, now we put the pre-plant fertilizer. This is how this is my program that I worked at. Now this is MAP 32 with a bit of zinc in. You got your can or your land, and then you got your KCL.
You all know what that stands for. What is MAP 35?
MAP, yeah, MAP. It's your phosphorus. Okay?
It's not only
No.
but it's combined with other nutrients.
Yes.
So
Correct.
phosphorus is the only one which is in a higher percentage.
Yes, but you don't get, yes, it's the highest percentage, but you don't get clean phosphorus. MAP 35. We don't use 232 at all. So Anton has worked out a program for his soil type and his soil needs that accommodates the plant needs. So
Based on that, that's the recommendation we give
that,
based on the soil result.
no, we didn't do soil test, but we can see from how the plant responds what it needs. So if the plant is purple, it needs phosphorus. If it is yellow, it needs maybe iron. So there's different signs. If we have a lot of calcium deficiency, we know the tomatoes will have blossom end rot. You know, blossom end rot is caused by heat, stress, calcium deficiency, maybe overwatering, but also maybe the plant can't absorb the nutrients. Maybe the plant can't absorb the calcium. So what does a plant need to absorb the nutrients and the microorganisms and everything? Magnesium. So you put in magnesium for the plant to absorb all the nutrients. So that's how we know, by looking at our plants, that maybe there's a fungal infection. How do you know if there's insects, there's damage to the fruit or the plant? So you know how to respond to the insects as well. You can respond to the requirements that the plant needs to thrive and produce the way you want to. So when we started farming, we didn't know all these things. So we took off maybe a half a kilogram per tomato plant.
No, that's what I started.
Now Anton can take off 4.5 to 6 kilograms per plant. He's planting effectively and efficiently. And that's very important. So the next step.
Now, well, Manu is busy with finishing those hooks.
Okay. And the fertilizer?
And now you saw me mixing the fertilizer with the hands.
With gloves.
With gloves on. Remember, fertilizer it's a chemical fertilizer, so it can still burn you.
Yeah.
So you still need to put gloves on, and you see it's strong gloves that I'm using to mix it. It's not. No, it's not those gloves, because the dust can still go through those gloves. Okay. Alright, so I mixed it. So now I take my book that I have here.
His little farming Bible.
Alright, and I've worked out actually my program for my tomatoes for every week.
Yeah, but But
what I need to give and all those sort of things.
remember, it's for our soil.
Yeah. So now I can say here, all right, this is the amount of kilograms that I have put in here. So now I can take that, take my phone and divide it by 2,000, then I know how many grams I need to give for each plant. Okay, so now unfortunately I need
Well, you have many students with phones.
All right, you can add up for me the following quickly.
Who's got the calculator?
22 plus 16 plus 10
plus 16 plus 10 plus
48. Yeah.
48. Okay, divide that by 2,000.
2000.
Yeah.
0.024.
All right, times that with 1,000 to make it to grams.
So it's 2,000 plants.
How much?
2,000 again.
No, times it, the 48 you divide by 2,000 and then you times it by 1,000. Remember, there's
24.
24. So it's 24 grams. So remember, there's always 1,000 grams in a kilogram. Yeah? Right, that's why we always have mathematics in school, and we have to be good, because you think you're going to farming and then you still need your mathematics.
Yeah, I tell my sister's daughters every time, you know, you need to do good in school.
Planter there as well, please. Manu, bring me the star screwdriver quickly, please. Alright, give me that so long.
So all these machines will work differently, so you'll have to adjust to your machine. But
Alright, so what I'm first going to do is I'm going to put some of the fertilizer in here while we're waiting for the screwdriver.
sit hom op die kruiwel aan dan. In geval jy mors. Vrydag. She's inspecting everybody. So in fancy farms you have the big fertilizer spreaders and everything, but this one is amazing.
So now we're just waiting for the... So you said it's 24 grams, eh? So now this side is the fertilizer side on this machine. And this adjusts the amount of grams that you can give. Okay, so 24 grams, that's the max.
There is a number there.
No.
No, there's not the number
Now
there.
he'll show you now how we measure.
That's the maximum amount that can go out. So, maximum amount that this thing can go out.
We measure with a scale.
So let's put that on then.
Let someone hold the bucket for you next to the trolley.
That's about 12.
Okay, so you're gonna do it twice.
Yeah, looks like it. Let's just 12. So what you do is you just double check it, you triple check it. 11, so it's fine. 12, 13. Alright, so that should be fine. That would give you a rough average of about 12 grams per plant. So
yeah,
we worked out it needs 24, so which means times 2 that you need to do this. Alright.
But now, where is that stuff that Manu had? Manu, you can show everyone how you do that. Well, everyone needs to go over that side.
It's the drippers are already up, Manu. Just put your pegs in.
They already did the work for you, Manu.
Yeah, put the peg. Come put the peg here for me. Alright, so what we're doing now is we're trying to get it into the middle of the
The heap.
The bed that you made. Okay, now while Manu is doing that, now you can see the drip irrigation is there.
Manu, I think this one
Put
just
the
a
picture
little
next to your drip irrigation. 1, 2. Alright, next drip irrigation, you see it there. 1, 2.
Anton,
See it there.
onthou,
1, 2.
onthou hoe ver dit moet wees van jou plant af.
Ja, maar kijk, as ek kom so sit tot jou.
Okay.
So you see, that's why I said the small one is furthest away from that drip hole. So you have enough distance from where you're going to plant your plant, so that your plant's not directly into that fertilizer and your plant can't burn from that fertilizer. Alright, that's 1, 2. And now you can go. And I don't like walking on the bed, but 1, 2.
Ja, hartstikke mooi. Okay.
Long day. They're tired and they are now going back to the school and going to rest now. So
Say bye bye. Okay. Now you can say goodbye because I'm dead.
Alright, so from me, Anton.
And Lynette.
I love you, God bless. Goodbye.